This is the Volvo XC40. It's the brand's first 5-door compact SUV, and today we're going to find out if it's better than the Audi Q3, BMW X1 and Mercedes-Benz GLA. Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming reviews. Now, some say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but the XC40 is a good-looking car, bar none. It's funky, it's youthful, and it's different. This being the sporty R design model, gets black details along the bodywork, a beautiful set of 21-inch alloy wheels, and a few tweaks inside too. What's fascinating is that even though the XC40 is a compact SUV, it hasn't got any awkward angles, and the designers have done a great job of channeling the brand's identity. It is unmistakably a Volvo, and if you ask me, it's the best looking amongst its rivals. Vote in the top right corner and let me know if you agree, or if you feel its German rivals have the edge. Part and parcel of being an automotive journalist is that I get to drive many cars. And in doing so, I tend to find many similarities. For example, I drive car A and discover it's quite like car B, which is quite like car C, which isn't very different to car D. But it's very rare for me to get into a car and say, whoa, this is like nothing else out there. And that was my reaction when I got into the XC40. Let me explain. You see, Volvo has really pushed the bar when it comes to thinking out of the box. Let's take the door panel as an example. Everything from a 40,000 dirham Kia to a million dirham Bentley comes with speakers in the door panel, but not the XC40. The speakers have been eliminated, and in doing so, it's opened up huge storage bins that can take a laptop or 3 1-liter water bottles in each door. Next up, the materials. Since the XC40 is the most affordable SUV in the brand's lineup, they could have quite easily covered the door panels in plastic or artificial leather. All other manufacturers seem to do it, but not Volvo. What you'll see and feel on the door panels is carpet made from recycled materials, and it's just so different. As is the headliner. It feels like it's made from denim jeans. It really is like nothing else out there. The overall design is very simple and uncluttered, with just 7 buttons on the dashboard. And to put that into perspective, the steering wheel has twice as many buttons. This is made possible by the infotainment screen that looks like a big iPad, and is used to control everything from the radio and navigation to Bluetooth and climate control systems. In the back, there's impressive amounts of space for a compact SUV. There's good headroom and legroom, rear AC vents, and a charging outlet too. The seats are extremely comfortable and supportive despite not being able to slide or recline. A part of me says Volvo probably didn't want people messing around with the ideal seating position that they had worked so hard to master, and that's why they simply skipped on offering those controls. Just as innovative as its design and use of materials are the features on the XC40. Now, if you recollect, I mentioned earlier that Volvo had got rid of the speakers in the door panels, and what they've been replaced with is an air-ventilated woofer located behind the dashboard. Just like the AC system, the air-ventilated woofer pushes sound waves through the cabin and makes for an amazing 360-degree experience with 8 speakers. Speaking of a 360-degree experience, the XC40 does come with an around-view monitor to give you a bird's-eye view when parking. However, unlike other cars fitted with the same system, it does allow you to individually zoom in on one of the 4 cameras to make sure you don't rub the front bumper on a pavement or scratch one of the gorgeous 21-inch wheels while parking. In terms of safety, the XC40 is armed with multiple airbags, traction and stability control systems, and many more aids. It's a Volvo after all. But its coolest safety feature is referred to as City Safe. It is a bunch of sensors that constantly scan the road ahead and work as an extra pair of eyes. If the car detects a crash and you don't react in time, it will automatically jam the brake for you. My favorite feature in the XC40, however, is one that might be a little illegal. Programmed into the navigation system are speed cameras all across the city. So as you drive along, it notifies you of upcoming speed cameras 200 meters away, 100 meters away, 50 meters away, and then you get to wave at it as you go past. Powering the XC40 T5 is a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine that produces 250 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. Being the more powerful of two available units, it's the one to go for if you enjoy your speed and performance. And if you do, you'll also be happy to know that the XC40 is more powerful than all its German rivals. Out on the road, the XC40 handles like a hot hatch with its small dimensions and all-wheel drive setup, allowing it to take corners without much body roll. For the tamer drivers, it's still a very enjoyable experience. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifts through gears smoothly and makes sure to keep the RPM needle below the 2000 mark when cruising at highway speeds. Being a city car, the Volvo XC40 is relatively fuel efficient and averages 7.7 litres for every 100 kilometers. To tackle changing conditions, it also comes fitted with 5 drive modes: Comfort, Individual, Dynamic, Eco and Off-road, with the last one limited to a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour, which is enough when you think about it, because the XC40 does have really big wheels and not a whole lot of ground clearance. Cross 40 kilometers per hour and the XC40 will revert back to its default comfort mode. If you've watched this far, then I'm sure you're questioning how much this beautiful XC40 R design costs. At 174,900 dirhams, it isn't exactly cheap. But then again, neither are any of its German rivals. If you ask me, however, it's a really simple choice. I mean, wouldn't you want a car that's unlike anything else out there, with an air-ventilated woofer, recycled carpets on the door panels, and a speed camera detector? I know I do. Thanks for watching.